Hello, everybody, and welcome to PurpleFizz.tv. My name is Jake, and today we're going to be continuing where we left off on Sherlock Holmes, The Awakening. I really enjoy this. I said that like a million times last episode, but we got stuck, and since then, I totally haven't cheated, and I looked up what we were missing, and it turns out it's kind of bullcrap. Up here, investigating these footprints.
Footsteps. Let's see.
You have to take the magnifying glass and look up here. And you find a fish scale.
This appears to be a fish scale.
Turn my volume down a little bit.
This more thoroughly under the microscope.
But yeah, my goal with this playthrough is to let you guys feel, you know, like you're enjoying this game with me. I know that's how most Let's Players do it, but I'm not most Let's Players, but yeah, whatever. And there's another thing up here. And this turns out that this is what we need the ladder for. We have to look for a place to place the ladder. Or there's something right there. Yep. And then you use the ladder. This right there. Plant fibers. In Mr. Stenick's garden, on top of the wall, I found some plant fibers.
Fibers? Why are they here? It will be necessary for me to examine this more closely at Baker Street.
So we need to get down off the ladder. And I think that's that use for the ladder, but I guess we're just going to leave a ladder sitting up to the man's property. And now I think we can go back to Baker Street. If there was something else. Well, I didn't notice it.
Everything in good time. First, I must find Watson.
First, we must find Watson. So let's go find Watson. Two of the same dude right there. Three of the same dude in one screen. Look at that. Watson, guess what? I do have something, as it turns out.
Watson, we must return to Baker Street.
What do you make of this, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were your servant simply left your employment voluntarily for the service of a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of two men yesterday.
I don't remember finding that out.
One of the two is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair, will be determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice. Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped. At this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long. Gentlemen, I wish you a good day. Come, Watson, we must hurry. There's a great deal to do and little enough time to spare.
Okay.
Holmes, I must protest.
Okay.
You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
That may be, Watson, but now what matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young Aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him. I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories. Please go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and its traditions. Also, if you should happen to see the newsboy outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin. And for God's sake, don't be a miser, Watson.
Yeah, Watson, you
miser?
greedy dick.
You cost me one of my patients, and you question my level of generosity with your informers? Oh, really, Holmes? Sometimes you go too far.
Okay. And now we gotta do this little experiment. I have no idea how any of this works.
Now it can't be used for anything.
It can't be used for anything. Okay, how about the fish? Okay, let's take off a bit.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Okay, a fish scale found in the footsteps traces of Stenick's garden. This scale is identical to that of a perch. Okay. And now, do we cut it in half? Cut something off? I'm gonna guess that's it. Okay. I got spurt. I don't know what that is.
Now it can't be used for anything.
It can't.
I shall have to examine this more.
Oh, under a microscope. Okay, now let's... This we probably cut open. Yeah, there we go.
The
Opioids.
meatball ignited but failed to burn completely. There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder?
Okay. A meatball? Thought it was opium. How about
Let's
this
see
thing?
if I can obtain a reaction with it.
With any chemicals. Spurt.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay. Water?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Nope.
Now
Acid.
it can't be used
All
for
right. Solvent.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Can't be used for anything. I don't know. I didn't do too hot in chemistry.
Now it can't be used
Can't
for
be
anything.
used for anything. Okay, how about these? How about this thing?
Very interesting.
Yep. That looks like a shirt. Piece of cloth found in Stennick's on the door lintel of the young Maori's room. It is definitely woven flax. This cloth was dyed, yet not in England. Without the slightest doubt, this material originated in India. Taking into account the height of the lintel, the only explanation is that a large man with a turban made from this cloth crossed the threshold. However, there is no trace of such a man in the garden, which means he knew how to land in such a way as to leave no trace when he jumped, and that his shoes have a smooth, flat sole like Indian slippers. But the other evidence included this man is undoubtedly Indian and arrived in England only recently.
Now it can't be used for anything.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these bottles. I don't know how this thing... I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This isn't... I don't know what that is. Scissors? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Nothing. 3 times.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
4 times. 5 times. Oh, what is this thing? I guess let's cut it. Nope. Let's tweeze it.
These rope fibers are clearly hemp. Now, about the origin of these stains.
About the origin of these stains. All right, now let's look at the fibers.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Now it can't be used.
It can't be used for anything.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Ah, do I need to light this? That looks like a burner. Is that what that is? You burn it? I have no idea what that is. So all I've really got...
Now it can't be used for anything.
Give me a second. Ah! I got it.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
If I apply heat. Now I've got matches. Oh, that's neat. Is this how science do? Okay. I guess I didn't try the acid. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, but alright.
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Small lump found in the Maori's shack. Analysis indicates it contains opium blended with a strong distillate of morphine. I was unable to identify the remaining components of this mixture. So let's try the plant fibers?
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Okay. Let's try acid again.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Can't be used for anything. Solvent? There we go. Let me know if this is a real thing. like in real life. So I've never seen this thing before. Ever.
This is evidently coal soot mixed with water, and given the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh water.
Fibers found on the wall in Stenik's garden, identified as hemp likely from rope. They were stained with traces of a black substance, undoubtedly coal soot mixed with water. The water is fresh.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Do I see Sherlock up in the window? That'd be really cool. Bummer. But it's kind of cool that I get to place both of them.
There's a good lad. How does it go?
Hello, sir.
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about, now, what was it?
The princess, Gov. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what we visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir? They say he went out on the town having a go with the ladies, if you get my meaning. Like as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Okay, maybe go back and talk to Sherlock again. Ah.
Please, Watson, leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had to go to Barnes. Not Barnes and Noble. Just Barnes. Okay. So off to Barnes we go. Stuck between... How did that happen? Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. Most certainly not homeless man. And here we are at Barnes Bookseller.
Good morning. Has your sprain improved?
Good morning, Dr. Watson. It is slowly showing improvement. What can I do for you?
Would you happen to have a book on the Maoris?
If I have one available, it would be on that bottom shelf. Although I'm not sure if I still have that particular book.
Please don't trouble yourself. I will look for it.
Okay. So is this supposed to all be going on? No, this wouldn't be going on at the same time. It is important to realize that the Maoris create peculiar pictorial writings in the soil in order to express much more than simple artistic emotions. First, one must recognize that dreams are the center of the Maori's spiritual basis. According to ancient tribal dogma, all men live in a vast, universal dream world, and our individual dreams represent our communion with invisible sacred spirits, which are all around us. When a Maori has a particularly notable dream with prophetic or moral value, he draws important moments of his dreams in a symbolic fashion in the soil. The drawing is interpreted by the tribal shaman, who can order a radical change in tribal life depending on what the dream tells him about the future. This behavior may seem incredible to those born in the civilized world. We require substantial fact and cogitation. I don't know that word. Sometimes too much, before changing important aspects of our lives, but our scientific observations over the last 10 years reveal several interesting things. First and foremost, not all Maori dreams do inspire these drawings. Secondly, when drawings are made, few are found to have true symbolic meaning of events that will affect tribal life. Thus, these prophetic occurrences are quite rare. Furthermore, as mentioned earlier, in these wild and inhospitable lands, the interpretation of a dream as prophesying the great change is unlikely to be a great shock, as nature does little half-heartedly in such places. The shaman is going to understand that if a particular spirit condescended to send to send a message to his people via a dream, it is a matter of their very survival. Thus we arrive at the following conclusion. Has not our sophisticated Western world dampened these same primitive people's senses in ourselves, deeming them wrongly, in my opinion, lowly and unworthy? For can we, with all our knowledge, our scientific tools and superior knowledge, foresee the many disasters that hail down on us with the same reliability? If the apocalypse must happen one day, I am sure that the first warning sign will not be found in our august scientific or governmental corridors, but in a lone drawing of a naked and illiterate aborigine in the fine soil of the bush. Perhaps he will have time to seek shelter for his people. As for us... And that's that. Okay. So, now we know.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Which means my man had a dream about a giant wave full of fish. I'm sure that has nothing to do with Cthulhu. I'm sure. Excuse me, pigeons. And back to Baker Street, I think. I think that's all we had to do while we were out. Everything is really reflective, including the doors, and I don't know how I feel about the reflective doors. Are you done? Ooh, that's so creepy. Do you just stand there? Excuse me, Sherlock.
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes to put him in such a state?
Not now, Watson. Although I'm sure this bit of news is most significant, it must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears. As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What part of London would such a man call home?
Oh my god. Let's see. South.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance. Your intentions are good.
From what part of London does one of the two kidnappers of the young Maori come? Cambridge? I don't know. I feel like an idiot. I'm going to go back and look at this and be like, how did I miss that? And do I have to get it right for him to let me continue?
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance. Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything.
It's not part of England, but I'm going to say India since we figured out earlier.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
It's going to make me guess this. Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe the Times. Oh, the fish scales. The fish scales. The docks. Oop. God dang it.
Your intentions are good.
The river? I don't know. River Times. The river.
Your intentions are good.
Where else do they fish? Up here, maybe?
Your intentions are good.
I don't know, man. The dock. There. Maybe I got too specific with the docks. Maybe just dock.
Your intentions are good, my...
What? Okay, I'm gonna need a drink of water. I'll be right back. About just the times.
Yes, Watson, there is little room for doubt. Our man is a bargeman who
Oh,
works
amazing.
the Thames River wharves.
Only took like
He is
10
more
tries.
precisely employed to transport and handle fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste to the Thames, near the warehouses.
Okay. Okay. We must go to the Thames. So the Times. Is it the Times or the Thames? Or Thames?
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Good day. Take us to the Thames. This place.
Let's go.
Oh, well, that is some...
Why did we come here, Holmes? Brr, it's rather sinister here, and so cold.
Precisely, Watson. Ah, good. Here's a pub. We can warm ourselves inside.
Excellent, Holmes.
You were standing right in front of it. Ooh. Oh, this is kind of cute. I'd drink here. I'd drink here. I'm into it.
Good day.
I'm into the atmosphere.
Could you serve up 2 of your best pints and some information, if you please?
My pleasure, sir. What can I do for you?
My friend and I are looking for a man who works one of the fishing boats at the docks. The name of the ship escapes me, but I do know for certain fact it has a coal-fed boiler.
In truth,
Excuse me.
there are dozens of such boats that lay anchor here every day. What can you tell me about the look of him?
Only that he is a robust man, about this size, wearing iron soles.
Little help there. You've just described half of my customers. I have nothing for you. Here now, look for a man called Harper. He lives in a house not far from here, after the bridge near
You
the
got kind of an
warehouses.
attitude with me there for a
Can't go wrong
second.
finding his place. It has a large anchor painted on it.
Either way, I am in your debt. Please tell me, for curiosity's sake, what
That guy's
troubles your
suspicious.
friend?
He's been waiting ever so long for a new wooden hand. It was to be here yesterday, but still no sign of it. He's quite low and has taken to the drink.
Taken
For
to the
example,
drink.
last night a nasty flea woke me, and me with only the hook on me scratching hand. And to add to me worries, imagine last summer I had worms.
Worms?
Yes, worms is what it was. A sudden attack in the middle of the night, again with only the one hand, and that blasted hook on the other. Hit me misery. I used the wrong hand. Lord, I was unable to so much as sit for 3 weeks.
Well, gentlemen, again, thank you. Have a nice day.
Oh. Oh, God, that is so awful. That is so awful. That is so good. Ugh. Don't stare at me. Alright. Back out here. I lost all of that instruction that he gave me for directions. Let me back in. Where was I going?
Did you find old man Harper? Did you find old
You
man
are the
Harper?
worst game. Okay, fine. Okay, how hard can it be? We gotta find a... That is the worst looking water I've ever seen. We gotta look for a place with a anchor painted on it, on the door. Shouldn't be too hard. We're on the docks. Okay. Well, that's not it. General strike. Factory closed. Customs? Wouldn't be by customs, surely. Fresh fish from the sea. This is... It's definitely got that... Ooh, let's go look at the boat. Yep, that's about... I don't know what I expected. Yep, that's a boat. Ah, hey, an anchor. Found it. Several anchors.
No one is here.
No one's here. He's here. He's here. What's wrong with him? Why doesn't he work?
This old rope seems intact. No trace of soot present.
Sherlock, are we about to do a breaking and entering? Seems like I can go in this place. You know, just walk into a stranger's home.
Excuse me for disturbing you, but I'm looking for a man named Mr. Harper. Do you know him? He lives just opposite
It's a
you.
lot of Indian
He gone.
culture stuff.
Boat. Boat.
Watson, I know this accent. These people are Nepalese, and as luck would have it, I am familiar with this dialect.
Nepalese? Holmes, are you sure?
Aho Nitra, Shigong Senitra.
Ah, nito, tro. Bo petro. Toro mitro. Doka.
This woman says her family has suffered a grave misfortune. This altar is for her son, a lad of 16, who disappeared just 1 week ago.
Could he have run away to sea, or some other youthful adventure?
Il koga bratsen, but presindra kum.
Bo petro. Toro mitro. Ka. Waekta. Dorikoto. Ah, nito, tro. Petro.
She said a man was seen in the area
That-
making inquiries about her son
I have
and
no
her
idea.
family.
Oh, wait.
The man worked at the docks and had a silver eye. Yes, exactly. He was a vile man with one silver eye. Malinhe gas. Sundra brokat hado.
Odaliga. Toro mitro. Ka. Petro. Doka. Ah, nito. Waekto rikota.
She also says her son's belongings are on this altar. She says we may examine them and take anything that might help find her son.
But what does this have to do with Captain Stenick's servant?
Okay.
This is not Nepali. It looks like silver, but judging by the weight, it's...
It's a fake. Okay. How about anything else on there look important? I guess not. No, that audio was so weirdly cut. That audio was really weirdly edited for her. I have no idea if that's how it was supposed to sound or not. Oh, gross. You gotta stop drinking on the clock. Soldier? Officer? I have no idea what uniform he's wearing. Pretty sure that's not a dock workman's uniform, though.
Watson, it appears this young man is ill. Be a good man and see how serious it is.
Here now, my young man. Let's have a look at you. Oh, Holmes. This man isn't ill. He's drunk. He fairly reeks of alcohol.
Oh, it's not my fault. I swear it. Oh, my head. Oh, this gang of young toughs. They forced it on me. And then on top of it, they stole my parcel.
What's that? You say you were forced to drink? Explain this and spare no details.
Yesterday afternoon, I was given a parcel to deliver to an address not far from here. I was near the warehouse district when a gang of young lads attacked me. Before I could think, they drew knives and gave me a bottle, telling me if I valued my life, I better drink it all. Well, let me tell you, I drank without stopping. I became giddy, and then must have passed out. I remember nothing else, except waking up a moment ago, finding myself alone. My parcel gone.
But what could they have wanted, Holmes?
It's obvious, Watson.
The
They were
parcel?
seeking some poor soul on whom to test their vile concoction. Tell me, could this bottle be the one they gave you?
I can't say. It could be. I feel ill just looking at it.
It has a unique flavor. Rather tasty, I might add.
You drink
There's
it.
no mistaking my senses. This contains turnips. In fact, a liberal amount.
Good
But
to know,
where
I
are you
guess.
off to, Holmes?
Watson, it is time to seek out the distillers of this unique brew. If they are located in this district, they may have much to tell us.
Okay, so he said by the warehouse district. Everything else in this game has signs saying what district's what, so maybe that also just looks suspicious, but that looks like that's texturized. I better try it just in case. No. Okay. So we have to go to the warehouse district, and hopefully we get robbed by a bunch of kids. This is creepy. This is some good atmosphere in here. I'm not super creeped out. It's just a creepy, enjoyable, spooky type atmosphere. Maybe there's something in here. Nope. Okay, back out to the street. Well, the alleyway. And let's see. Texturized. Why was he delivering a package through this area? Most of these warehouses, well, I guess it is nighttime. I was gonna say most of them seem closed, but maybe it's just because it's night. Well, we walked around the whole place. Let's see if he's got anything else helpful to say.
Oh, my aching head. I feel terrible.
Should have known. Should have known he wasn't gonna have anything useful. Jeez. Bottle of moonshine. I don't know why it keeps stopping me walking. Take another look around. Oop, that looks about right. That looks
That part
super
of the warehouse
about right.
seems an
Yep.
ideal place to hide, but it would be difficult for anyone to get there.
Unless you got a rope.
So, what about it?
I am missing something.
A knife.
So, what about it?
I am missing something.
Bottle?
So,
I assume this is your special recipe?
What's the
that
bottle?
depends on who's asking. If it's the law, then I have nothing to do with this. If you're a customer, 2 shillings gets you a taste.
A fair price indeed. Unfortunately, this vintage is a bit full-bodied for my taste. but I would be very happy to recover a parcel that went missing near this very spot.
Ooh. Did he let us in? Oh, he just gave us a parcel.
I am
Parcel.
missing something.
Okay, well that was the bottle gone. Did we walk right past that? We walked right past that. By we, I mean me. I know you had nothing to do with my stupidity. But I'm pretty sure I didn't notice it, so whatever. And the guard's gone now too. We went and got your package back for you, man. Do you want this?
Petro, hitoka.
Nope. She does not want that. Well, if he's gone, I was kind of hoping he'd be in the same spot. Unless he got kidnapped. Dun dun dun. No, I doubt it. Customs? Okay. I would think something in there would be important, Sherlock, but you know, I guess whatever.
No one is here.
No one is here. Where would he have gone? I would think the messenger would have stayed in, or should have stayed in the same spot. Maybe he went to the... It'd be kind of dumb if he went to the pub. He was just drunk all night. But I don't see any reason to not check.
Hello to you again, sir. I won't waste time. We have discovered new details that may lead us to this elusive seaman. Most significantly, the man has a missing eye and wears a silver ball in its place.
By God, that can be no other than Dirty Summers. A nasty brute, that one.
Where could one find him?
He must have signed on with a ship, because he was here last night looking to hire some men.
How did he behave while he was here?
He gave me extra to secure the private table behind that curtain. During his time here, men of all sorts came and went seeking positions. However, he seemed nervous and fearful as his knife was unsheathed and ready the whole of the night.
May I examine this table behind the curtain?
Certainly, if it will help.
Okay. Time to look behind the curtain. What's behind curtain number 1?
These cuts seem quite recent. There are 4 symbols.
Okay. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Cool. J. Simon. The anchor. What's that one say over there? I can't read that one. Why would he carve the whole thing? Yeah, so J. Simon and Black. I can't read that. I can't read that upside down. B-L. Yeah.
Have you found anything?
I did.
Have you found anything of it?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
But that's a clear sign I haven't apparently made anything of this, so I guess I'll go back. Can I walk around it? No. Is there a way to look underneath it? So these symbols. Interesting. Maybe it's time for me to go back to the anchor place. See what I can't figure out there. Maybe those symbols were scratched in somewhere on the building. Watson, you can't push me off the dock. Sorry, man.
No one is here.
No one's here. 4 symbols. Have we seen those 4 symbols somewhere? The baby came to say to me that Sandra began giving birth and that she claims me. The boat is clear. You will easily find registers not far. The boat is clear. Okay. Okay. Maybe there was more that I didn't notice. Somewhere. Creepy music started playing. It's gotta mean I'm going somewhat in the right direction. Liquor. Sorry, this episode's filled with a lot of me saying, But it is interesting. It really doesn't hold your hand at all. You really got to figure this stuff kind of out on your own, unless you're just a numpty like me and you miss something, but pretty sure I found everything that I could look at on that table. So I'm kind of looking for a box with those symbols on it. And we lost the, straight up just lost the mailman. Let's open our inventory. Knife to open it. Oh. Ah! Ha! We should open that. Oh, duh. He was waiting on a hand. Some of you probably are just like, he finally got. But yeah, no, I didn't notice that. I didn't think about that. I am super smart. Alright. Go drop this off with our friendo back at the pub. Be like, hey, I got a hand for you, sir. Let's give him a hand. Alright. Maybe he'll know something better.
Good news, sir. Here is what you were waiting for.
Why were you just staring at him the whole time?
Oh, thank you, sir. I could kiss you.
Here now, you can't just leave this laying about like that.
Lord love you, the scrapers ordered it here as well. Come now, let's celebrate with a drink.
We're gonna take that man's gross hook hand.
should prove
We're gonna take
useful.
that man's gross hook hand. Maybe hook it to the... Yes! Ha ha ha! Oh, God, that makes me happy. Alright. Well, we've got a generally good idea of where to use that. So I think that's where we're going to call it on this episode. I'm trying to stick with one episode a day, for at least this game. So we're going to see how well I stick to that. But until then, thanks for watching. This has been Jake from PurpleFizz.tv, and bye-bye. I can't say bye-bye. That's Markiplier saying. Thanks for watching. Bye.